If you've been waiting around for the real BMW 5 Series to show up, well, good news, the 530i is now finally here in Malaysia, and here are 5 things that you need to know about it. Now, this being the so-called signature engine-powered 5 Series, we of course have to look underneath its giant bonnet, where you'll find a 2-litre turbocharged inline-4 engine making 258 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque. Now, this is paired to an 8-speed automatic gearbox to drive the rear wheels. In terms of raw figure, that is about 25% more horsepower than the 520i and about 50 Nm more than the previous generation 530i. But the main change here is the fact that this is actually now a 48-volt mild hybrid engine, so it should feel a little bit more powerful, especially in the slower speeds, and also a little bit more fuel efficient. Performance-wise, you'll be able to go from 0 to 100 in about 6.2 seconds on this car, onward to a electronically limited top speed of 250 km/h. And the 530i also gets a set of adaptive dampers alongside rear-wheel steering of up to 2.5 degrees to make it more agile in the tight city streets. The 530i here in Malaysia comes as standard with the M Sport body kit, which gives it a little bit more aggression and a little bit more sportiness. But it does look pretty much identical to the 520i as well as the i5, with the same kind of exterior standard equipment like the iconic grille surrounds on the kidney grille, as well as the same LED headlights and taillights. So to tell them apart, the easiest way is to look at their wheels. Now here on the 530i, you get this set of 20-inch alloys which are called Style 938M. The 520i gets 19-inch wheels, and on the i5 eDrive 40, you also get 20-inch but in another design. And to differentiate between the ICE and electric versions, all you have to do is to look at the emblem, because the i5 gets an additional blue colour surround around the BMW emblem, and they also have an additional I badge on the grille. Now in terms of design, this here is basically identical to the 520i. You get the same BMW curved display with the 12.3-inch instrument cluster and a 14.9-inch touchscreen infotainment display up here on the center. You get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This whole system runs on the BMW OS 8.5. And this interaction bar down here, when it lights up, actually adds a whole nother level of pizzazz and fanciness to the interior. As for your other standard equipment, you get this nice genuine merino leather upholstery, the 18-speaker Bowers & Wilkins sound system, the wireless charging pad down here in the center console, a 4-zone climate control system with a separate control panel for your rear passengers. Oh, and there's also a camera up here in case you want to take selfies in the car. Now, I don't usually talk about this, but the main difference between the ICE and EV 5 Series, aside from the powertrain of course, is actually the boot size. Now here, you get 30 litres of extra space with a slightly deeper boot floor, so you can maybe bring a few extra golf bags along. The BMW 530i M Sport is locally assembled here in Kulim, Kedah, and is priced from 400,000 ringgit with the standard 2-year warranty, or 430,000 if you opt for the 5-year extended warranty and service program, making it some 42,000 ringgit more expensive than the 520i M Sport and pretty much the same price as the BMW i5 eDrive 40. Which of these 3 would you pick? Well, let us know in the comments down below. For more information on the all-new BMW 530i M Sport, do log on to AutoBuzz.my.